Welcome to the Hard Knocks Football League, PTGE owner here. All I ask for you to do is like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy this game.
Great matchup. The storyline for today's game surrounds how evenly matched these teams are. There has been a lot of speculation on how either side will be able to win this one. In a matchup this close, the home crowd might be enough to push the balance away from the visiting team. We'll know the answer soon enough. Graves with the kick. He catches the kickoff. He's put to the turf. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He drops back into the pocket. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. Loss of 6 on the play. Second down for the offense. Dropping back. Makes the throw. And the ball is batted down. Third play of the drive. Go! He makes the toss off to the right side. And he's tackled here. That'll bring up fourth down. The offense sets up to punt one away. He punts it away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. Setting up shop from the 20. Pitch left to the runner. Shakes off the first tackle. And he is finally dragged down. Gain of 14 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Pitch left to the runner. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. That's good for about 2. The offense comes in on second down. 2 yards to go. Harper gives it away. Ripped to the ground. Gain of 11. First and 10. Player in motion. Harper hands it off. He's taken down. Tackle by Stanley. They'll lose 1 on the play. Second down. 11 yards to go. Harper gives it away. Hampton with the tackle. That brings up third down. Third down for the offense. 11 yards to go. Hike! Harper lets it rip. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He makes the punt. And the punt will land out of bounds. The offense will look to get things going from the 25. The receiver goes into motion. He drops back. Makes the throw deep over the middle. Long distance connects. He's not going any further. Little with the tackle. A nice pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10. Player in motion. He drops back. Play action fake. And he's going to be pulled down by Daniels for the sack. Loss of 7. Second down. They'll send a player in motion. He throws one. Freeman snags it. And he safely steps out of bounds. Gain of 12 on the play. Third down. 14 yards to go. He drops back to pass. Play action pass. Interception. He is picked up and brought down. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Harper drops back. Looking deep downfield in single coverage. Tipped away and incomplete. Second play of the drive. Fake handoff. He'll keep it himself and look to run. And he's brought down before making it too far. That brings up third down. Third play of the drive. Harper drops back. He finds a target on the right, and it's picked off by the defense. And he's stopped up around the 20. Setting up shop from the 20. Player in motion. Drops back into the pocket. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. Second and long for the offense. Player in motion to the right. He makes the toss. The ball is knocked loose, and he's tackled. That'll be good for a couple yards. The offense comes in with 2 receivers. Go! He makes the inside handoff, and he's brought down before making it too far. That will be good for about 1. The offense is going to try for 3 here. It's up. And it sails through. They'll take the initial lead with the first score of the game. The offense lines up to kick it off. And Carter kicks it away. The offense will start things off from the 25. Harper gives it away. And the tackle is made. That will be good enough to move the chains. First and 10 for the offense. Motion right. Go! Harper gives it away. And he is down. That'll go for 9 yards. Second down for the offense. Just 1 yard to go. Steps into the pocket. The QB tucks it and scrambles. And he'll take a slide here. Gain of 5 on the play. First and 10. That signals the end of the first quarter. A close matchup so far today. First and 10 for the offense. Harper steps back into the pocket. Makes the short throw. He'll be brought down up near the 50. That will be a loss of 2. Double tight ends for the offense.
Sit hut.
QB fakes the handoff and takes it himself. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Clark. Gain of 1 on the play. Third down. Harper steps back into the pocket. It will be caught by Ross. He's put to the turf. That will be good enough to pick up the first down. First down and 10 to go.
Sit hut.
The runner takes the toss to the right. And he's tackled. That'll bring up second down. Second down. 15 yards to go. Harper drops back. He finds the target. The pass is intercepted. And he is down. First down and 10 to go. He drops back into the pocket. Flings one. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second and 10. Penalty flag on the field. Ooh, the defender looked like he moved early. Refs are going to get him for encroachment. They'll accept the penalty. Second down. 14 yards to go.
Strike.
The handoff is taken by Freeman, and he won't make it very far before being dragged down. That'll be good for about 2. Third down. 3 yards to go.
Strike.
He makes the throw, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away.
Go!
He makes the punt. The punt is fielded. And he's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Harper steps back into the pocket. Stanley on the sack. Loss of 9. The offense comes in on second down. They'll send a player in motion. Makes the handoff. He'll be brought down up near the 50. Gain of 14 on the play. Third down. 14 yards to go.
Strike.
Makes the throw over to the left side. It will be caught by Pierce. And the tackle is made. Gain of 18 on the play. First and 10. Receiver in motion. There's a penalty flag on the field. Looks like the ref is going to call him for encroachment. Defense jumped early. They'll accept the penalty. Expecting pass, the defense lines up with 6 defensive backs.
Strike.
The runner takes the toss to the ball is knocked loose. And Howard wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 5 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. They'll only need to punch it forward a few inches. QB back to pass. Harper lets it rip. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Gain of 7 on the play. First and 10 for the offense.
Hike.
Harper gives it away. And he's going to be tackled just short of the goal line. Gain of 14 on the play. First down and goal for the offense. He drops back into the pocket. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! They'll opt for the single-point attempt here.
Strike.
Braves will kick it away. And it sails through. That score will put them in the lead. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Braves will kick it away. He'll field the kickoff. He's tackled. First and 10 for the offense.
Go!
The runner takes the inside handoff, and he's brought down before making it too far. Gain of 1 on the play. Three receivers for the offense. Player in motion to the left. Steps into the pocket. He sees a target over the middle of the field. Jackson on the reception. He's put to the turf. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. First and 10 for the offense.
Go!
QB back to pass. He's got a target near the 25, and it's knocked away by the defense. Second and 10. Dropping back, finds a target. Good for the reception. Wells wrestles him to the ground for the tackle. A nice pickup there by the offense. A shotgun set for the offense.
Strike.
He sees a target over the middle, and he's brought to the turf. Short gain on the play. The offense comes to the line on second and goal. QB back to pass. Makes the short throw. Ferguson with the tackle. Short gain on the play. The offense sets up in shotgun. Steps into the pocket. And it's caught for the score. Touchdown! The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Fake.
And Carter kicks it away. And it's good. They'll take the lead with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He kicks it away. He'll field the kickoff. And the tackle is made. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Harper drops back. It will be caught by Ross. Ripped to the ground. They covered a lot of ground on that play. 1st and 10 for the offense. He makes the throw up near the 45. It will be caught by Pierce. And he's tackled right away. Gain of 19. The offense calls a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. 1st down and 10 to go. Harper lets it rip. And the ball is batted down. Second down and 10 to go. Harper makes the throw, and the ball is batted down. The defense sets up in a dime set. Harper drops back, throws one, interception. He steps out of bounds. The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Go!
Steps into the pocket. It's caught. And he will be brought down by Wells. Gain of 15. And the offense will call a timeout here. They will have 2 remaining. Second play of the drive.
Go!
He tosses it off to the left side of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second and 10. He tosses one. Reeled in that long toss. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. And the offense will call timeout here. They'll have just 1 remaining. 1st and 10. He drops back to pass. Tosses it over the middle of the field. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. QB back to pass. Makes the throw. And the pass falls to the ground. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on 3rd down. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. Tosses one short, and the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The offense lines up to kick the field goal. And Carter kicks it away. And it's good. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. And Carter kicks it away. He fields the kickoff. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line. They'll start things off from the 20. Harper drops back. He's got a target near the 25. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 4 on the play. The second quarter comes to an end. Things could go either way. The offense lines up to kick it off. On the kickoff. The offense will look to get things going from the 25. Motion right. Toss outside to the runner. And he'll be tackled near the line. That brings up second down. The offense comes in on second down. 3 yards to go. Harper drops back. He tosses one short to the sideline. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The offense comes in on third down. 3 yards to go. He hands it to the runner inside. And the tackle is made. That's good for 10 yards. First and 10. Player in motion to the right. Harper hands it off. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. They'll lose one on the play. Fifth play of the drive. Harper drops back. He flings a pass. He'll be tackled near the 45. That's good for 10 yards. Third down. Just 1 yard to go. Motion left. Harper steps back into the pocket. Tosses it over the middle of the field. And it's pulled in by Ross. And he's hit right away and taken down. A huge pickup there by the offense. First and 10. They'll send a player in motion. He stretches the handoff to the outside. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That will be good for about 1. The offense coming in with a 2-back set.
Go!
On the handoff. And he'll be tackled near the line. Gain of 1 on the play. Ninth play of the drive. Receiver in motion. He steps back to pass. Makes the throw. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 15. First down and 10 to go. Harper drops back. He sees a target over the middle. And he steps in for 6. Touchdown! They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. Graves will kick it away. And he's not going to have enough leg. The offense lines up to kick it off. Graves with the kick. He'll field the kickoff. And the tackle is made. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Hands it off. He's put to the turf. Gain of 3 on the play. Second down, 7 yards to go. The handoff is taken by Freeman. Ferguson with the tackle. That'll go for about 3 yards. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on third down. So far today, they haven't had much success on third down conversions. He steps in for 6. They'll opt for the single point attempt here. The kick is up. And it's good. That score will put them in the lead. The kicking team set up to boot it away. And Carter kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. They will look to get this drive going here from the 25. They'll send a player in motion. Harper hands it off. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Howard. That's good for about 7 yards. The offense lines up on second and short. Harper drops back. Play action fake. The pass is caught, and he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 8 on the play. The offense will operate from the pistol set.
Hike.
Harper hands it off. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 5 on the play. Fourth play of the drive.
Sit hut.
Throws the ball. Pass complete. And the tackle is made. That will go for about 8 yards. First and 10 for the offense. Steps into the pocket. Harper makes the throw. Interception! And he's brought to the turf. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Player in motion to the left.
Go!
On the handoff. He's stopped and taken down up near the 10. That will be good for about 6. Second play of the drive.
Go!
QB back to pass. Makes the short throw. He's not going any further. Little with the tackle. That will be good enough to move the chains. First and 10 for the offense.
Tonight.
The handoff is taken by Freeman. Wells wrestles him to the ground for the tackle. That will be good for about 6. Second down.
Tonight.
Blown coverage by the defense. He's got a wide open receiver. He's stopped and taken down up near the 10. The third quarter comes to a close. A close matchup so far today. Fifth play of the drive. He drops back to pass. He tosses a floater, and it's knocked away by the defense. Second and 10. Dropping back. He makes the throw into the... and it's caught for the score! Touchdown! The kicking team sets up for the extra point. Here's the kick. And the extra point is good. They'll extend their lead with that score. Here comes the kicking team. And Carter kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. First down and 10 to go. Harper drops back, tosses it over to the sideline, and it's pulled in by Ross. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. A nice pickup there by the offense. First and 10. Harper drops back. There's a flag on the play. He's trapped. He's down. Hampton sacked him. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. It looks like the defense is going to get flagged for holding, and they'll accept the penalty. First and 10. Harper drops back. He's got a target near the 25. It's a tackle. Stanley got him. Small gain on the play. Fourth play of the drive. He steps back to pass. He finds a receiver over the middle just beyond the line of scrimmage. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Clark. Gain of 6 on the play.
Go!
Harper gives it away. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That will be good for about 6. Motion left.
Tonight.
The runner takes the inside handoff. And the defender makes the tackle. They'll lose 1 on the play. Second down. The runner takes the toss. And he's brought down. That will be a loss of 5. The offense sets up with 3 receivers. Harper drops back, throws the ball, and the ball is batted down. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line. Graves with the kick. Inches wide. No good. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. The handoff is taken by Freeman. That's the end of that play. That will be good enough to pick up the first down. The defense breaks the huddle with 5 defensive backs.
A flag on the play. And he's finally stopped after a great run. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Looks like the defense was offside. It looks like they'll decline the penalty. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play.
1st and 10 for the offense.
Tonight.
The handoff is taken by Freeman. And he's tackled here. That'll go for about 3 yards.
The offense comes in on 2nd down. 7 yards to go. Player in motion to the left.
Tonight.
He'll toss it off to the left side. Fumble on the field. He'll be tackled near the 45.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Pitch to the right side. Hampton with the tackle. That'll cost them a couple yards.
Second down and long. Player in motion.
Harper drops back. Makes the throw at the sideline. And it's knocked away by the defense.
Third down. 7 yards to go.
Tonight.
Harper drops back. He makes the throw over to the right side. It will be caught by Ross. And he's tackled. Gain of 18 on the play.
First down and 10 to go.
He
Tonight.
drops back to pass. He's got a receiver near the 30. Complete. And down he goes. That will be good enough to pick up the first down.
First down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Harper hands it off. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 11.
First down and 10 to go.
Harper drops back. He's got a receiver off to the... It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Go!
Graves with the kick. And the extra point is good. They'll recover some ground with that score.
Lining up for the kickoff.
Graves with the kick. He'll field the kickoff. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
He drops back into the pocket. Play action fake. Finds a target on the left side of the field. And the receiver just can't bring it in.
Second and 10 for the offense.
Freeman takes the handoff. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That will go for about 5 yards, and the defense will call timeout here. That will be their first.
The offense has struggled to convert on third downs today. They'll send a player in motion.
Go!
The runner takes the inside handoff. And the tackle will be made by Ferguson. That's good for about 7 yards. First and 10 for the offense. QB back to pass. QB shows run but pulls it back into pass. He decides to keep it himself, and he safely slides to the ground. That's good for 10 yards. The defense will use a timeout here. They will have one remaining timeout. Second down for the offense. They'll only need to punch it forward a few inches. Steps into the pocket. He flings a pass. The pass is caught. And he is down. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The defense will use a timeout here. That will be their last of the half. First and 10.
Tonight.
And he takes a knee. The offense comes in on second down. 12 yards to go.
Tonight.
And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. The defense lines up for another third down. They've executed well so far here today.
Hike.
And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. The punt team makes its way up the line. Well, folks, that will do it for us today. For everyone at Access Football, this is Andy McNamara saying goodbye until next time.